Welcome to the Ultimate Gathering Guide. This is your guide Reio. I will be explaining to you how you can actually get the most out of gathering, what's the best methods to level it up, and how much fun it is. Honestly, I enjoy it so fucking much. But don't forget to enter the giveaway, because you can get a free 7-day premium without even doing anything but commenting your in-game name and liking this video. There's nothing else to it. Otherwise, just watch the full video if you want to learn gathering, pay close attention and enjoy. So I'm first gonna teach you how you track your gathering. It starts with the trainee gatherer, then up to the journeyman, to the adept gatherer. And I mean, you see the journals right there, or the tomes that you can get. So you get these bitches by just gathering. I mean, there's nothing else to it. You can also wear gathering gear for extra drops. I mean, you get more if you have premium as well. The best food for gathering is pork omelette though. I mean pork pie, my bad, almost fucked it up for you. The fastest boots in the game to escape are the minor work boots though. They can be purged, so be careful of gankers, but I usually go with assassin jacket, some kind of escape helmet and blood leather just so I could get away from enemies faster. I don't really care about the bonus of gathering, but I do recommend using learning points to get gathering leveled up. Otherwise I don't think there's a point of doing it. It takes a long ass time anyways. In my opinion, the best mounts are a moose, a spectral boar or a wild boar, but you take what you want, you know. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so first of all, I actually do have to show you guys what gear I'm taking in. So there's a reason why I'm in the city of Breslin, or I don't know what it's called, but you know what it is. So first of all, you need to actually visit this city from the mist to actually get access to teleport here. But since I'm just that cool and swagger, I can already do that. So the gear I have on me is a one-handed dagger with a torch for attack speed, a mercenary jacket for extra heals, cultist sandals so I can actually pierce the target, and my helmet as an assassin hood so I can get faster cooldowns. I also did get deals too for faster cooldowns and more damage, an undead cape just so I can escape, you know, rhymes like a bitch. Poison pots to do extra damage, and a 5-1 bag so I can just get some extra weight on me. A stag as the mountains, I mean, as you already probably know, it's also extra weight, so I don't have to come back that often. So the reason why we're in Breslin is so I could show you one of the best ways to level up gathering if you're at tier 5, 6, 7 or 8. I mean, tier 4 is still fine, but it's not the best. So just take your gathering tools with you, come to the southwest to this Ava portal and just press onto it. So actually it will teleport you to a random Ava road. I mean, if I get lucky and get into the correct zones with the correct resources, I can level up my gathering really fast. But if I get into a shitty zone like this, I would rather gouge my eyes out with a spoon than cut off my fingers with a butter knife. And at the end, watch an hour of Goldstein's content. I mean, I'd have to listen to it since I don't have eyes anymore, but you get the point. So our plan is to go around the Ava road, search for any kind of resource spots I have tools for, and find some good ass mobs. So we want to find the 6.1, 6.2 enchanted mobs, maybe even 0.3 for lucky. But the problem with that is the Avalonian roads actually get a lot of gatherers, so most of the resources will be low on charges or even taken. I mean, as you can see, this only has one charge, but you know, that's better than nothing, right? But also, we want to find mobs that have swords on top of their heads, because those are the best ones you can find. You gather them quickly, faster than normal resources, and the extra bonuses, they might have a lot of ticks. So ticks are the amount of times you can gather them. So for example, this is 1 out of 5 ticks. But the huge mobs that with my gear set I can kill, basically just give me free money, because they might have, I mean, I think tier 4 had like 300 stacks, tier 5 200, tier 6 like only 20. But I mean, it's really good. You get a lot of fame, you get to gather it fast. It's just perfect. Why would you not want to do that? So there is another trick to this method. With my gear set I can earn back only using 50,000 silver. I mean, actually never mind, that's a lot, goddamn. But you can actually get that money by begging in the Bridgewatch Bank if you go view my other videos. But also keep in mind that you do have to wait 5 minutes at least to go into another Avalonian portal from Brazilian. I mean, it is pretty easy peasy, you know, just run running back and forth. It does get a bit tiring if you've done it for a long ass time, but I mean, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. I mean, if you want to do other content in the Ava Roads, go check out my other Ava Roads guide. I mean, it is kind of a guide in my opinion. But would you look at that, in this zone we actually have only one resource I can gather. I mean, it's better than nothing, as I do like to say. But let's go ahead and gather that bitch up. I mean, you can also kill the mobs on your way to get extra gathering fame, but I don't do it because I'm not that much in a hurry. But as you can see, holy shit, there's a Rune Knight golem here. I mean, it was going to be tier 6 and it probably had multiple hundreds of charges because it was the huge golem. So since another gatherer had been here, I had to quickly tuck my ball sack behind my legs, my cock with it, and I just had to go on my route because the only thing I could get was a 6-1, or I mean, it is something okay, but I mean, it's not really good. I mean, I'd rather honestly just go back to Breachwatch and beg for money. It would be way more. So I scouted this hemp area as well in the next zone, and as you can see, there's fucking nothing. It's just tier 4 and 5, there's no mobs, there's no bosses, there's nothing to gather here. I mean, this is exactly why the method should be done near maintenance time, so before it or after it. I mean, it's like early UTC timers, so most people aren't active by then. The most players are on at this timer where I'm on at 21 or 18. So if you want to succeed and want to get a lot of gathering fame, I recommend coming at early UTC timers, as I did just say, and using the Presselim portal to go into Ava Roads faster than just in the normal zones. After I saw that someone had already been in the other hemp area and it's low tier, I decided that the best option is to R back. I know, it's pretty dramatic, but I do have to do it, otherwise I won't get enough silver to actually feed my family. Otherwise I'd have to go to the black market and sell one of my nutsacks, and I don't want to lose them. That means into another Ava portal I go. Oh shit, as you can see, my luck is through the fucking roof. Look at the gathering zone, only gathering stuff, no dungeons, no hideout. Holy fuck, I'm lucky. Turns out I was not lucky, and the Albion gods wanted to play a prank on me, so the zone was fully cleared, fully taken. The gatherers had already been here. So with that done, I have to head to the next zone to maybe get a little bit of resources after 20 minutes of roaming. So as you can see, I turned out to be lucky. I zoned, and I zoned one more time, and I finally found the resource spot I wanted. I went to it, and would you guess what happened? Everything was already taken, there's nothing here to take, so of course I have to R back to meet the quota before I get murdered. Bravo 6, going dark. I mean, as you can see, this zone is kind of okay, so I want to check out the leather spots, maybe the ore as well, but mainly the leather because I might get a lot of fame there, so let's head on to it. As I was running through the stone area, I saw the mob that we actually wanted, so these are the ones we've been hunting, the ones with the emojis on their heads, the sword, but I don't gather wood, so he's no use to me. I should just keep on walking, maybe find myself a better one, but you know, looking at how this is going, I don't think I'll find one in the next 2 years. So the next good thing is that in the next zone, I actually happened to come across a few guys that were running with, I mean, I'd say pretty high gear, small scale or ganking. I mean, they just looked like they wanted to fuck me raw, but I had to act like a noob, so I said, please no, I know money, like I don't understand English. So I had to run, and it looked like they were chasing me at first, but it turned out they were just giving me a scare. So I just zoned back quickly and ran the fuck away. Well, I'm not a pussy, of course I had to go back. So I knew that they're not gonna run into me again because I took like a 2-minute break. And look, it's the Deathgiver Husky, so what I had to do was defend myself. I told him to fuck off like the alpha male I am, just to scare him away. Also called him a rat so he would run off, cause you know, look at his gear set, who the fuck would run with a 6-4 Deathgiver only and 6-3 armor? I mean, that's some pussy ass shit if you ask me. So, of course, I had to be the bigger man and just zone out so we wouldn't get into a fight. But since that method didn't work today, I'm moving on to the black zone. So as you can see, there are these resource nodes or spots. So there are hides, there are ores, there are hemps. I mean, basically everything stone as well. So as you just saw, they are marked out on the map. So I'm just gonna go to the ore one and show you how much there is at that. So I'm gonna take minor work boots, assassin jacket for invis. I mean, the minor work boots are the best boots in the game for running in my opinion. They have the farthest length of running. So I'm gonna take an undead cape, an assassin hood so I can get my abilities up quicker, a blood leather for quick escape, you know, basically the fastest weapon in the game. And at last, the offhand. It's a mist color so I could get some extra cooldowns on my abilities, make it faster, you know. I just like to take invis and run to that because, you know, there are a lot of one-shot gankers next to the gate or near it. What I also recommend gathering are the resources that pop up in the map you are in. So the ones like this golden ore right here, the 6.1, they have 30 charges on them, so it's a lot of gathering fame, I mean. Also, you can take pork pie just to get more resources, you know, and extra carry weight, but it's fine. So let's take a look at this massive ore mine. I mean, as you can see, it's tier 6 mainly, but it's surrounded by tier 4, tier 5, so you can basically level up everything. So if we come to the middle, holy moly, man, look at this goddamn ores. You would get so much money from this. But you know, I'm not a bitch, so I don't gather myself. But since I have shown you this mine already, I'm just gonna spread out and are back. I just showed you how I actually gather and actually level up that shit. But don't forget to take your tools with you every time you roam. You might run into some good ass nodes. So make sure to get those. Otherwise, I'm out, join modifiers, and see you later, alligator.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Twilight and the beautiful sea, I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky.